Hello and welcome. My name is Vickie-Marie and I'm going to be taking you through a 10-minute standing balancing practice. So when you're ready, coming to a standing position that suits you best. Feet might be hip width apart, maybe slightly wider. I'm just going to begin to soften the knees, softening the shoulders. I'm just going to begin to soften or close the eyes to begin to arrive for our practice. We're going to begin to tuck the chin in towards the chest. And we're going to soften the knees. We're going to begin to roll down into a forward fold. Just very slowly letting the hands begin to gravitate down towards your feet. We might be dangling, our feet might be in contact. Once you begin to come into your forward fold, we're going to come into a ragdoll. So hands onto opposite wrists or elbows. Just beginning to sway the torso side to side. And beginning to come back to center, gently releasing the hands down towards our feet. We're going to take a halfway lift, hands to thighs or shins. And then a gentle forward fold. We're going to begin to press into the feet as we begin to roll up to standing. Vertebrae by vertebrae, head will be last. Once the head makes it to the top, we're going to begin to inhale the arms up overhead. We're going to begin to take the fingers as high as we can. We're going to come up onto the balls of the feet, lifting the heels. So I'm beginning to release the heels, softening the knees. So again, we'll begin to roll down, releasing the hands. Halfway lift. And fold, beginning to press into the feet. Swan diving the hands up overhead. We're going to come into that toe balance again, so stretching the fingers. You might even take the hands together if that's comfortable for the shoulders. Beginning to roll up onto the balls of the feet and the toes. Releasing the heels. I'm going to cactus the arms. Inhaling the arms up, a gentle forward fold. Halfway lift. And fold. Swan diving the arms up overhead. We're going to begin to add to our series, so beginning to roll onto the balls of the feet or the toes. Beginning to release the heels. Hands are coming to the heart. We're going to begin to bring the weight into that right foot. As I face you, I'm aspiring to mirror you. So lifting that left heel. For some, we might be happy here. Or you might begin to lift the knee. Hands can stay in a heart. You might come onto the thigh, maybe the shin. And just finding your balance, buoyancy in that right foot. We can stay right here. We're going to begin to open up this left knee. Right arm can come to the hip or out to the side. If the toe's in contact with the earth, you're going to trace it along. We're going to begin to come back to center. Beginning to release that left foot down. Inhaling the arms up. Coming up onto the balls of the feet. Releasing the heels, hands coming to heart. Again, we're going to begin to shift the weight into that left foot, lifting the right heel. Staying here, beginning to lift the knee, flexing the foot. Hands can stay in a heart. We might come to the thigh or the shin. Beginning to stay here, maybe taking that left arm out, maybe beginning to open up that right leg. Gently beginning to come back to center. And slowly beginning to release the foot. Inhaling the arms up. Coming up onto the balls of the feet. We're going to begin to release the heels, softening to a forward fold. So releasing the hands down towards our feet. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We're coming up to standing, inhaling the arms up. So we're just going to begin to repeat this series. We're onto the balls of the feet. Releasing the heels. Hands coming to heart or beginning to lift that left knee. Beginning to open up. Again, remembering that toe can tap and trace. And then we're going to begin to come back to center. So this time we're going to add on a figure of 4. So we're going to begin to invite that left ankle onto the right thigh. Hands to the heart. And we're just going to begin to heavily bend that right leg. Now for some we might stay right here, or we might begin to fold, releasing the hands down towards the earth. If we folded, gently beginning to press into that right foot as we lift. We'll begin to release that left leg. We're coming up to that toe balance, lifting the arms, coming onto the balls of the feet. Exhaling, releasing the heels. We're going to repeat this on the other side. So planting that left foot, lifting the right heel. Beginning to lift the right knee. Beginning to open up. Gently coming back to center. And we'll come into our figure of 4, ankle onto the thigh. So ensure you're not rounding the spine. Again, you can stay high or beginning to fold. Wherever we are, beginning to lift. Beginning to release that right foot. Arms are coming up. And gently beginning to release the heels, softening to your forward fold. Inhaling, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. So we're going to do that one more time on each side. Inhaling the arms up. And we're just going to invite a balance, a toe balance. So we're going to begin to come up onto the balls of the feet. Beginning to release. Shifting the weight into that right foot as we lift the left. And just beginning to open up. Exhaling, coming back to center. Beginning to come into your figure of 4. Staying high or beginning to fold. Wobbling is fully expected. And if you fall out, just decide how deep you want to come back in. Inhaling, lifting. We'll begin to release that left foot. We're coming up onto the balls of the feet. This time we're going to begin to take the hands to the heart and we're going to bend the knees. We're coming into a toe squat. So hands can release at any time. And you might stay here, hands on heart or fingertips in contact with the earth. We might begin to take the arms out wide, palms facing myself. We'll begin to release the hands down. We're coming to a forward fold. So beginning to send the sit bones up and fold. Inhaling the arms up overhead, coming onto the balls of the feet. One more side. Exhaling, releasing the heels, beginning to bend that right knee. Opening up. Beginning to come back to center. your figure of 4. Again, staying high or releasing the hands down. Inhaling, lifting. Taking the knee in and down. We're coming up. Inhaling up. We're going to come into that toe squat, so hands coming into the heart, beginning to bend the knees. Your arm choice, earth, heart, or wide. We're going to begin to release the hands down, coming into our forward fold. And you might take a supported forward fold, hands behind thighs, calves. Gently beginning to release, taking a halfway lift. And fold. We're going to begin to take the arms up overhead and then down into the heart space. Pressing the finger pads to each other and then gently bowing the head to the hands. In gratitude for carving out this time for your practice and your well-being. Thank you for taking this 10-minute standing balance practice with myself. If you'd like to check out any of my other 10-minute videos, check out the playlist in the description, hit subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.